Hey everybody, Hot Shot coming at you. Two videos left for the NFL offseason of my predictions of what I think teams should do. Uh, but we have to go with the team that finished runner up and lost the Super Bowl, Kansas City Chiefs. They're about $16.4 million over the cap right now. Um, got three key free agents: Sammy Watkins, Daniel Sorensen, and Ozamel, the guard. This team was decimated by injuries when they went into the Super Bowl. I think out of the three, Sorensen would be the one I would want to resign. Uh, he's not the best of players on that team, but he always seems to be in the right place at the right time. He's gotten a ton of interceptions and big plays just by being in the right place at the right time. Um, Sammy Watkins was injured a lot this past season. I think they do need some more wide receiver help. They do have two solid ones. Tyreek Hill being probably one of the top five wide receivers in the league, the fastest one in the league in my eyes. He's shown it week in, week out that if you don't give him the proper coverage, he's going to burn you and he's going to get 100 yards without an issue. Tampa Bay learned it the first matchup. We're at over 200 in the first quarter. They have Hardman, who's becoming a player, but they could use another receiver. The guard, I think they could go younger, better in the draft with that 16.4 million in cap as a cap hit. And also with this is the last year that Mahomes will be on that team friendly deal, and then his big contract comes due, and it's going to put him in a lot of financial difficulty. So, wide receiver, guard, center, and linebacker are the positions I see. It all depends on if the guard that went back to Canada to work as a medical doctor. I'm not going to try his name because I'll butcher it. So I already butcher enough names as it is. I'll leave his to not be butchered since he has been a frontline worker against COVID, trying to help the people up in Canada. Wide receiver, they'll probably take care of in the draft, a later round pick. Guard and center, they should look at early, and linebacker, their defense needs some help. They've got a decent front four, but they do need some linebacking help. That's one thing that you can say about Andy Reid is usually his offensive and defensive line are top 10 on both sides. Every year he focuses on that. That's his thing with that he always develops, and it shows why his quarterbacks, he's always been able to do something with them. When you have a solid offensive line, gives your quarterback a little more time. He's turned in some players that were mediocre. He's turned into draft picks by trading him away. He did AJ Feely when he was in Philly, did Miami for like a third round pick. Kevin Kolb when he was in Philly for a second round pick. He had Donovan McNabb for quite a few years. Turned him into draft capital from Washington. Alex Smith, he's also done similar stuff with. So I mean, he has the ability to. But who will they go with? I have them taking Joseph Asai, linebacker from Texas, to help that defense. Their offense can be a powerhouse with Travis Kelce. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be a very good running back. Patrick Mahomes is one of the best. Me personally, watching him, I like for him to really focus on, making sure that he's looking at where he's throwing the ball. He's very good at making those no-look passes. I can understand glancing over and then into one area and then throwing the ball the opposite, but have just looked in that area. But sometimes he just throws the ball up with a prayer. Sooner or later, he's just going to have a bad statistical game where he throws like 3 or 4 interceptions because he's trying to do too much. I would just work on firing that ball in and making sure that you keep the ball moving. But he's a talent that, in my eyes, the next 20 years is probably going to be the only one that could come close to taking that GOAT title away from Tom Brady. But statistically, he'll destroy Tom Brady. That's my honest belief. I don't think he'll get the Super Bowls over the course of his career, but Tom Brady was one of a kind when it came to not being selfish and taking lower pay to keep players around and keep the New England machine running. So let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All those would be greatly appreciated. Gives me some more interaction with some people that watch these videos. Have a good one.